need your help, okay? My name is Miss Rita Booka. Yeah, 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 yeah. My name is Miss Rita Booka. Mystery, comedy, I got an itching for some fiction. It is pleasing to me. I don't watch the television. Got my book, now that's my decision. I don't need the PlayStation, cause I'm reading my way to leading the nation. My name is Miss Rita Booka. And the next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two. Said the next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two. I think I'm gonna sing it one more time just so you'll know me. My name is Miss Rita Booka. Yeah, 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 yeah. My name is Miss Rita Booka. Mystery, comedy, I got an itching for some fiction. It is pleasing to me. I don't watch the television. Got my book, now that's my decision. I don't need the PlayStation, cause I'm reading my way to leading the nation. My name is Miss Rita Booka. And the next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two. Said the next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two. The next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two. Now put your hands together like this. Are you gonna help me? I need a little help. You gonna help me? When I say Rita, you say Booka, Rita, Rita. When I say Rita, you say Booka, Rita, Rita. When I say Rita, you say Booka, Rita, Rita. When I say Rita, you say Booka, Rita. Now say Rita's a leader. Say Rita's a leader. Say Rita's a leader. Say Rita's a leader. Now say Rita, a leader. Say Rita, a leader. Come on, say Rita, a leader. Say Rita, a leader. Rita, a leader. Rita, a leader. And the next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two. Said the next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. My name is Miss Rita Booka, and it is my mission in life to travel the world, encouraging people just like you to read a book every now and then. That means sometimes you're going to have to put down those cell phones. Going to have to limit that screen time. Playing all of those games, your thumbs ought to be sore. And you're going to have to back away from the television a little and read a book. And you don't have to read it for a lot of hours a day. All I want you to do is on your spare time, for about 20 minutes each day, I want you to read a book. Something that you just should absolutely love to do. Now, who can tell me what week this is? We've been celebrating it all week. What week is it?
Read Across America.
Say it loud.
Read Across America.
Read Across America. And whose birthday are we celebrating?
Dr. Seuss.
Geronimo says Dr. Seuss. That's whose birthday we're celebrating. And I think that he has some of the most wonderful books ever. My favorite one is right here. It's Yertle the Turtle and Other Stories. I'm going to share this book with you over on our little book stage. I'm so excited about going over there. But my favorite one is Yertle the Turtle. What's your favorite?
My favorite is Cat in the Hat.
Oh, everybody loves the Cat in the Hat. Who else wants to tell me their favorite?
My favorite was Cat in the Hat too.
Cat in the Hat, everybody loves that one.
The Lorax.
Oh, we love the Lorax, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot. Things are not going to get better. It's not. Daniel is in my classroom. Can you tell me what unless? You remember what we've been working on? Tell me what it is. What kind of sentences have we been working on? He knows it.
Complex sentences.
We've been working on complex sentences. So when you put the word unless in the front or sometimes in the middle, what is it? Well, just tell me something that makes up a complex sentence.
Independent and dependent.
See there, say it loud.
Clauses.
Independent and what else?
Dependent.
And dependent clauses. And so when you use a word like unless, then guess what? That's a subordinating, what? Say it.
Subordinating conjunction.
And that's how you make a complex sentence. That's what we've been working on. Give him a hand. So, that's one of my favorite lines from the Lorax. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, things are not going to get better. It is not. Yes.
Me and my mom are reading Yertle the Turtle right now.
Oh, that's so good. Give her a hand. This is my absolute favorite book. Listen, I want to encourage you. If we're going to be, you can go over to the deli and they have some cupcakes for $2 and you can decorate the cupcakes. And if you let them know that you're buying the cupcake and you're from the Bibb County Public School or you're just visiting our book fair today, then a percentage of the proceeds will go back to us and they will go back into our county to help us give out books. So be sure to go and buy a cupcake and decorate it and buy some books and let them know that you're with us and you can help us get some books. Yes.
A long time ago, I watched the movie Lorax.
You watched the movie, The Lorax. But there's one thing that I know about watching a movie and reading the book. The book is always better. But I like the movies too. But the book is always better. So I just want to leave you with a few things, okay? I want you to stand up. I want you to put your hand on your heart. And I want you to make a vow, okay? Make a promise. Say, I promise.
I promise.
With all of my heart and soul.
With all my heart and soul.
That I will read at least 20 minutes every day.
I will at least read 20 minutes every day.
I will read at least 20 minutes every day.
I will at least read 20 minutes every day.
I pinky promise.
I pinky promise.
All right, give them a hand for making that promise. Okay, you may be seated. Listen, I promise you, if you read for 20 minutes every day, that your Lexile score will jump up. And if you know what a Lexile score is, that every book has a Lexile, and it's about how difficult the book is, or kind of the level of the book. If you want your Lexile to jump up by leaps and bounds by 100%, you have to back off that television. You have to stop all of that screen time, and you know what you have to do? You have to read a book. There are some awesome things that happen in books that if you sometimes can't go and travel, and if there are things that you sometimes can't do, you can go and fall into a book. It's the best thing to do. Parents, they're never too old. I don't care how fluently they read. I don't care where they are, how old they are. It is important that you read aloud to them sometimes. It builds relationships. It gives you something to talk about, and it gives you something to share. And so be sure to read to them. We only want to read to them when they're like in first, second, and I think after they get in third grade, it's like, no, they can read to me. It is very important that you read to them as even up into the 12th grade, because there's still some things that you can read to them. You can model fluency. You can show them the importance of reading. And there's a statistic that I want to share with you, especially while we're in the bookstore. The classroom that has the most books usually has the highest test scores in that classroom. The school that has the most books, that needs to be at least 10 or 15 per capita, that school usually has the highest test scores. And the home that has the most books in that home and the most reading materials available, they usually have the highest test scores in that neighborhood and in that community. Now, I didn't say the household with the most books read. I said the household with the most books and reading materials available. So if you want to do something, if you want to really help your child, there are some good books. I see one says buy two, get one free. And if not, you can go to the Salvation Army. They have books, 10, 15 cents. Just make as many reading materials available as possible. So will you make that promise to me, parents? Make a promise to me that you'll share more books with your children. So at this time, I think I want to lead out again with my song, because I just love my very own personal theme song. Everybody doesn't have one. Anybody have a theme song in here? I might let you sing it if you do. No, I didn't think you did. So this is my favorite thing to do. So I'm going to sing my theme song one more time. But this time, I really want some participation. I want to see some dancing and some clapping and some singing, all right? I'm going to do it one more time, and I'm going to close out for you. Booka. Yeah, 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 yeah. My name is Miss Rita Booka. Mystery comedy. I got an itching for some fiction. It is pleasing to me. I don't watch the television. Got my book, now that's my decision. I don't need the PlayStation, cause I'm reading my way to leading the nation. My name is Miss Rita Booka. And the next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two. I said the next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two. Yeah, now listen. When I say Rita, you say book or Rita. Rita. When I say Rita, you say book or Rita. 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 Put down that cell phone and Rita. 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 Put down that television and Rita. 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 Walk away from that PlayStation sometime and Rita. 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 Now say Rita's a leader. 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 Now say Rita's a leader. Say Rita's a leader. Say Rita's a leader. And the next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two. Come on, sing that with me. The next time I see you, yeah. So the next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two. Oh yeah, yeah. Next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two.
Encore.
I have an encore. Let's do I Believe. I love this. I love this child right here. I love it. Encore. I love it. Listen. We're doing the Georgia milestones. And I'm understanding that some of the children are absolutely terrified. Are you afraid?
Yes.
No, you don't have, I'm going to say yes. You don't have a thing in the world to be terrified about. All you have to do is read a That sound score is going to go all the way up to the sky. So listen, I just want to leave you with just a little song. And don't say encore anymore, because this is all I have, okay?
Fine.
He said fine, that's all I do. But I want to leave you with just a little song. I believe in you. My mother is not here today. She had to go out of town, but her name is Booka, because she bought some books for me, and she made sure that I read them. And so she encouraged my reading. And I must tell you that when I was in the 3rd grade, I was not reading on grade level. And I did not like to read. And my mother decided that instead of trying to, just beat me over the head with a book, she decided that she would incentivize me. And I asked for that Barbie doll. Some of you, I'm aging myself. There's that three that Barbie doll with those 3 sections, that Barbie doll house?
Yeah.
And over the summer, you had one, I had
Yeah,
one.
we did.
And so there was that 2-story Barbie doll house. I decided that that's what I wanted. And she said, if you read a certain number of books by the end of the summer, she said, I'll get you that Barbie doll house. And so at first I was just working for the Barbie doll house. But then after a while, I fell in love with my favorite chapter book. And her name was Judy Blume. And